Good morning, guys. So unfortunately, I think my fears have been confirmed. I felt kind of crappy yesterday and woke up this morning feeling way worse. Like I can't even, it's just, so I feel like I have the flu and I'm PMSing at the same time. So I have mastitis. That's basically what mastitis feels like. It feels like you are getting the flu while PMSing, and that's a horrible combination. Plus you have the pain of like your boobs just feeling like I can't even explain, like I can't even put my arm down all the way. It hurts so bad. But basically what mastitis is a clogged milk duct, and they can become infected if they don't go away pretty quickly. It just basically, it's like a painful lump in your breast, and it's hot to the touch, and you can see it from the outside. Even it looks like it's sunburnt just on that one spot. A lot of women don't even get it while they're nursing, and then a lucky few do, and then an even more fortunate few like myself get it kind of often. With my second baby, I got it 6 times. And even now, thinking about it, like I made it to 5 months with him. I breastfed him for 5 months. And even now, thinking about it, I'm like, how the heck did I go 5 months? That's basically getting it every month plus some. Like, why did I put myself through that? Because if anything will make me question, like, do I really want to keep breastfeeding? It's this. It's getting mastitis. It sucks so bad. Like, it brings everything to a halt. All I feel like doing is just laying in this bed and going back to sleep and waiting for the medicine to kick in. Because I took some ibuprofen, but just walking across the house to get it out of the kitchen, I mean, it's freaking horrible. And then, I gotta deal with the mom guilt now. Like, oh, maybe I can just tough it out, because I don't want to put her on formula yet. But that's so stupid. Like, if one of my girlfriends came to me and was like, I don't know what to do, I want to keep breastfeeding, but I keep getting mastitis, and I don't want to put her on formula, I'd be like, don't be ridiculous. Like, take care of yourself, take care of your health. Your baby needs you healthy, and get her on formula. It's not a big deal. But I tend to be so hard on myself and hold myself to this like ridiculous standard. I'll try and treat this as best I can, but I've got things to do today. And the way that you treat mastitis is basically like, I don't have a fever this time. Normally I get a fever with it, so hopefully I don't. But you take something for the pain. You can either take a hot bath and like soak it in the water, or take a hot shower and let the hot water run over you. Hot compresses with a wet rag. You do need the moisture. My lactation consultant said it needs to be a wet rag that's hot and not just like a heating pad. Nurse your baby as often as you can, and then pump when they're not nursing. Well, that's like a full-time job, I may be able to do a couple of those things, but not, switching on and off all day. I've got to get Ava to the hospital to repeat her hearing screen. She failed it twice while we were in the hospital. And that's kind of scary, right? But they said it's totally normal with C-section babies. They said it's very common. So because her ear canals had the fluid still in there, she didn't pass it, so they scheduled us for 10 days later, which is today. So I really can't afford to feel like crap. I've got things to do. I've got babies to love on. So I don't know. I'm going to see how quickly I can get rid of this, and then do some serious thinking about whether or not it's worth it to try and push forward, especially if I keep getting it like I did last time. So we'll see. Okay, here we go. We're back at the hospital. Going in for her repeat hearing screen. Wish us luck. Okay, here we go.
A great person.
Ready, little girl? Alright, let's go. Alright. You're gonna do so good. Get your hair fixed. Are you sleepy, baby? Are you sleepy, mama? Oh.
You're welcome. May I help you? Okay, I'll let her know.
It's so pretty.
Did you have any questions or anything? I know they went over everything with you. But
Well, I mean, they said it was pretty common for a C-section baby to fail
Yes.
a couple times. Do they typically pass at this one, or what do we do
Typically.
if she doesn't?
Because what happens is they're just little fishies in mom's tummy for 9
Yeah.
months. But my badges, they at least get kind of squeezed out a little bit more. My C-sections get pulled straight out. So that's why a lot of times they typically have a little bit more. So, you know, we do those first 2 in the hospital. Then we make the outpatient, give them 10 days, drain, let them get all that. If they're still not passing, we just send them to an audiologist because they have all the diagnostics.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So, but that's basically what they're doing. Because even, let's say the only reason we don't wait till 2 weeks to do the first screen is because we're checking that fluid too.
Okay.
Because what's happening sometimes that fluid's not draining. So it can cause ear infections in teeth. So we're watching the fluid, we're watching the ears, we're watching everything. That way, you know, they'll keep up with her pediatrician's office, school.
Almost sneezed.
Does she take a pacifier at all or anything?
Yeah. She's.
Sometimes I don't even need it with mine. It's just when I get her ready.
Oh, okay.
Because normally they'll just fall asleep through it. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I'm so surprised she's not asleep.
It's usually when you want them to, they won't.
Of course.
But like I said, you think she's probably making a diaper, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
see if I can. Sorry, baby girl. I know. We're gonna get you all done here. Okay. Let's get this hearing test. Come on. Shut the door.
Go. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, she's falling asleep. You passed. And now yeah, you did. Look at that smile. I'm so relieved that she passed. I really was trying not to worry about it, but that's kind of hard to do. Especially when you know people that have dealt with that. Like, when you know people that have dealt with their children and babies having problems hearing. After the test was over, I stopped by the hospital cafeteria because they have a Starbucks in there, and it's like self-serve checkout. So you order at a computer, and then the barista gets your order and makes it for you. I know it's supposed to be more convenient, but it was way more difficult than it should be. So, I got my coffee, got my baby's test done. She's good to go. I'm not feeling like I just want to curl up in a ball and die. I did pump after I nursed her. I pumped, and then I took that medicine, so maybe I'm like, it's not clogged anymore, and I can avoid it getting like too bad. It is still pretty red, or at least it was when I left the house and I checked it, but hopefully it's not clogged anymore. So, alright. You want, well, let me see.
Ads are engaged. Don't let that form break down.
Okay, I'm gonna check, okay?
Speed or intensity. Keep that
Come on, Mom.
Alright.
Come on. Dirty.
Not yet. It needs pee-pee. It needs pee-pee.
Quick, it's coming up. Give me what you got. And take a breather. While you're taking a breather, grab some water. Whatever you want to do. Take a hurry down.
Hey everybody. So I didn't finish my vlog yesterday because after we came home from the hospital and had the test done, and then I got some housework done and got my workout done, I basically just started feeling more and more awful. I tried to lay down and rest a little bit, but of course that didn't work. Just too many interruptions, too many things going on, so I wasn't able to rest. But then when my husband got home, we ate some dinner, and then I was able to go to bed a little bit early, and he took the first shift of the night, so I actually was able to sleep through until 3 a.m. when he brought the baby into me so that I could take over from there and nurse her. But it was pretty much a horrible night last night. Like, I felt so bad. I was having hot flashes and chills on and off, and everything hurt really, really bad. Like, it's crazy. Have you ever been so sick and then had a fever, and then that with like the medicine on top of it just makes you feel like you're having like a really bad like acid trip or something? Yeah, that's basically how I felt like all night. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. And so even though yesterday I thought maybe the milk duct had come like unplugged or something, apparently it didn't, or maybe it did at one point and then it just kind of came back or something. I'm not sure, but I did pump at 3 a.m. Just to relieve some of the pressure after I fed her already, and then I pumped again at 7 and 11 this morning. So I am trying to stay on top of it, but I just, as long as I keep medicine in me too, like the symptoms aren't debilitating, but I just feel so crappy, and it's keeping me from really being able to nurse her like full time, you know. So yesterday my mom had actually picked up a bottle of liquid formula for me to supplement with her, and I was just shocked. We tried it yesterday, and I mixed it like half and half with like a couple of ounces of breast milk and then a couple of ounces of the formula, just to see if she would take it. And she did. She really liked it. And then she ended up drinking a total of like, seriously, like 8 or 9 ounces within a 2-hour period. Like, she just ate so much, and you could tell it wasn't just for comfort, because she was actually drinking it. And then so I was kind of like, well, so is this why she's nursing so much? Because she's still hungry, like kind of like the problem that we had in the hospital. So then I felt really bad, like, well, maybe she's just always hungry and she's not really getting full when I nurse her. So I had really wrestled with the guilt before trying it, but now I'm like kind of getting over that. I think once you do it, and once you like start giving them formula, like you realize it's not that big of a deal, and like whatever you have to do to keep them happy and healthy, you'll do it. So we've got friends coming over tonight, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be around some adults, so that should be fun. But yeah, so this is kind of the style of video that I'm thinking about doing once a week. Probably not on Fridays. I think I would like to focus on fitness for Fridays, but just kind of like a day in my life sort of vlog once a week, and just kind of show you like day to day what I do and what my day looks like, and you know, just including errands and all kinds of stuff, just kind of showing you how I go about my day and get things done. So if you like that, let me know. If you don't, also let me know. This is all still kind of trial and error for me, and I'm trying to figure out what works and what you guys like and want to see. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave comments in the comment section for me so I know what you think. If you haven't already, subscribe to my vlog. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon.